Every dog stretches, but not every stretch means the same thing. Maybe you've seen it yourself. You walk through the front door after a long day. Your dog looks at you. Their eyes soften. Their front legs slide forward. Their chest lowers to the floor. And they stretch their entire body in your direction. Most people think it's just a stretch, but what if that moment is actually one of the most meaningful things your dog does all day? Because later in this video, I'll show you why this behavior can reveal trust, attachment, and even who your dog feels closest to. And I'll also show you the one version of this stretch that could signal a serious health problem. Welcome to Canine Mentor. Let's discover what your dog is really trying to say. 1. It's not just about stretching. Here's something interesting. If your dog is only stretching because their muscles feel stiff, why do they do it? The exact moment they see you, not 10 minutes earlier, not while they're alone, not randomly during the day. The second you walk into the room, that timing isn't accidental. Behavior experts often call this a greeting stretch. Unlike a normal stretch, this one is directed. Your dog notices you first. Then the stretch happens. A Labrador hears the key in the door. Their ears lift. Their tail begins to move. They make eye contact. Then they slowly lower their chest toward the floor. That's not simply a physical action. It's communication. Your dog isn't reacting to their muscles. They're reacting to you. And here's something many owners never notice. Dogs often reserve this greeting for certain people. Not everyone gets the same welcome. Keep that in mind, because we'll come back to it later. 2. One of the biggest signs of trust. When dogs feel nervous, their bodies become tense, their movements become smaller, their posture becomes guarded. But when your dog performs a slow greeting stretch in front of you, the opposite happens. Their body opens up, their muscles relax, their chest lowers, their spine lengthens. In dog body language, that's a powerful signal. Your dog is showing vulnerability. They're saying, I feel safe around you. Think about that for a moment. Dogs are naturally aware of their surroundings. They're always evaluating whether a situation feels safe. Yet, when they see you, their body relaxes completely. For rescue dogs, this can be especially meaningful. Some rescued dogs don't stretch in front of their owners for weeks or even months. Then one day, it happens. A long, slow stretch, a relaxed body, a calm expression. Many owners remember that moment forever because it often marks the point where trust finally arrives. 3. What happens inside your dog's brain? Now, let's look at the science. Researchers have found that positive interactions between dogs and owners increase oxytocin levels. Oxytocin is often called the bonding hormone. It's associated with trust, attachment, and emotional connection. One famous study discovered that when dogs and owners make eye contact, oxytocin increases in both, not just the dog, the human too. Think about how incredible that is. Your dog looks at you. You respond. They feel closer. You feel closer. The bond strengthens on both sides. Every reunion becomes a small emotional reset. That's why many dogs seem genuinely excited when you return home, even if you've only been gone for a few hours. That greeting stretch may be one of the ways their body expresses that emotional response. It's comfort, it's relief, it's happiness, and it's directed toward the person they were waiting for. 4. Why your dog might do it for you and not someone else. Now, let's answer the question we opened earlier. Why does your dog stretch for one person, but not another? Dogs form different levels of attachment with different people. That doesn't mean they only love one person, but it often means one person becomes their primary comfort figure, the person they seek out first, the person they trust most, the person whose arrival has the biggest emotional impact. Researchers have observed that dogs show stronger social behaviors toward their preferred attachment figure, more eye contact, more physical closeness, more greeting behaviors, and sometimes more greeting stretches. If your dog consistently performs this stretch when they see you, that's meaningful. You aren't simply watching the behavior, you may be the reason for it, and that's a special position in your dog's world. 5. The warning sign. Every owner should know now for the important part. Not every stretch is a happy stretch. There is another posture that can look very similar. Veterinarians often call it the prayer position. The dog's front end lowers. Their rear remains elevated. At first glance, it looks almost identical, but there's a major difference. The body appears tense. The dog may hold the position for longer. They may repeat it over and over, and it often happens for no obvious reason. This can sometimes indicate abdominal pain, conditions such as pancreatitis, intestinal blockage, or other serious problems may cause dogs to adopt this position. So remember this. A greeting stretch happens because of you. A pain stretch happens regardless of you. One is relaxed, the other is uncomfortable. Knowing the difference could help you recognize a problem early. 6. What your dog is really saying. So, the next time your dog stretches when they see you, pause for a moment, look closely, because you may be witnessing something far more meaningful than it appears. Your dog isn't just loosening their muscles, they're acknowledging your presence, expressing trust, releasing tension, celebrating your return, and reminding you that you matter. Dogs don't use words, they use moments. A glance, a tail wag, a gentle lean against your leg, and sometimes a stretch. What looks ordinary to us may be one of the clearest expressions of affection they know how to give. It was never just a stretch. It was your dog's way of saying, "I'm happy you're home." Canid Mantor. Sign off. This is Canid Mantor, where we understand dogs not just as pets, but as emotions that walk beside us.